see how smart you are with Gary Stowers.
Hello class, and welcome to Let's See How Smart You Are, the show where I ask you questions you just can't answer. Today on the show we have Raymond Moore, we have Madame Smith, and we have Jody Antonucci. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not going to skirt around trying to not hurt people's feelings, because if you can't handle the heat, you don't put your hand on the overhead. First up, Raymond Moore. Let's see how smart you are.
Thank you. Well, I'm not even ready. Sorry. Well, my strategy is to be the squeaky wheel, get some oil, and of course, focus like the most focused laser beam on the market.
Okay. First question. In the beloved comic strip Peanuts, who was Snoopy's winged sidekick?
Yes, Peanuts. I believe the answer would be Woodstock, who is, after Snoopy, the most recognized non-human character in the strip, the only non-avian character that can understand Woodstock's speech, is Snoopy. If I could take a moment to tribute Woodstock by reading an excerpt from the 1973 telecast. Look I! Always look I. A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, and I quote, that production actually won an Emmy Award the following year, and I believe Woodstock's role was vital.
All right, Mr. Moore. I gotta be honest. Honestly, that is enough. Next up, Linda Madame Smith.
Bonjour, Mr. Stowers.
Well, bonjour. Hello. Oh, hey, I got this email forward from my wife. Pretty funny joke you might like. You heard the one about the Frenchman? He had an awful lot of problems and tried to berate his feelings, but it didn't work too quick.
No, I haven't heard that one. That was good. Rather, it wasn't very funny. Rather, it wasn't funny at all.
Well, no, not all jokes are for all people, just like AP Calculus is not for all people. Now for your first question. Who lived in a land named Honolulu?
Oh, that's an easy one. In fact, I was expecting something much more difficult. I mean, in college, it's so difficult, and so I was reading for something very hard. But instead of answering that with words, I think I'll sing it.
What?
Puff the magic dragon.
We'll take that as your answer. Now on to Miss Antonucci.
Hello, Mr. Stowers.
Howdy. And it looks like we have an audience question for you, Miss Antonucci. You in the audience, what's your question? Let's hear it then.
Miss Antonucci's so hot.
Well now, that is inappropriate. Seriously, not for school. We'll we gotta go to commercial, but keep the dial tuned in because we're gonna come back. And this has been brought to you by Rogaine and the University of Kentucky. Go Wildcats.
I'm the new kid, an invasive species taking over your niche. I'm just the blushing bride, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna put up with crack babies. I teach psychology and government. I may have moved out, but I still run this place.
Alright kiddies, it's story time with Dr. Tatiana.
Hi! I just wanted to let you know that there is some bad blood in the squares, and some of the other women teachers are getting a little too tense about you being the only one with microscopes. I just wanted to let you know. Okay? Alright, we're good?
Oh, well, who's been asking? I'm the only biology teacher in the square building. See? I made a chart.
I don't understand why this new person gets all that new fancy equipment and I don't. My kids pass their exams too. Look, I know I don't need the microscopes, but I figure if I can get my hands on some and sell them online, I could make a pretty penny. I don't know why she needs a microscope. Now that I think about it, I can check out my wedding ring underneath it. Look at all them fancy little details. Bling bling!
Well, I'm just trying to be the mediator.
I'm new to the square building and I don't really know the ropes, and I rarely venture upstairs. I don't know who wouldn't like me or my microscopes.
Well, you're lucky I know the ins and outs of this building. I'll go work it out.
All right, I'll stay here and figure out this avocado game.
Hello, ladies. I'm here to mediate the microscope situation.
Who the heck are you? You're not Joyner. You can't tell me what to do. Get the heck out of Dodge.
Well, actually, I'm the new IB coordinator.
Oh, well, hey there.
Hi.
What was that you were saying about them there microscopes? I'm more confused than a jackrabbit in a snowstorm. Stay and eat with us. I got some sparkling cider left over from my daughter's wedding. I just made some corned beef and cabbage.
Well, don't worry about the microscope situation. Of course, I'll stay and eat. I don't know about all these rumors about Janet being a little rough around the edges. Her sweet southern hospitality shines through.
Works every time. Those little turds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hasenkamp Incorporated. We're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way. Nothing's gonna turn us back now. Straight ahead and on the track now. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way. There's nothing we won't try. Never heard the word impossible. This time there's no stopping us. We're gonna do it. On your mark, get set and go now. Got a dream and we just know now. We're gonna make that dream come true. And we'll do it our way, yes, our way. Make all our dreams come true. And we'll do it our way, yes, our way. Make all our dreams come true. For me and you.
Edna, what's the matter? I've already told you the world isn't going to end. It will just be the beginning of a new baptism.
No, Alana. I already fully understand the workings of the circular Mayan calendar. My real problem is my nemesis.
Oh no. What is it this time? Writing on your book? Asking unrelated questions? Turning on your school appropriate fish tank? The living aquarium?
My nemesis, Matthew Ernest, wrote in my supplemental notebooks.
Uh-huh.
In pen. Yeah, I guess I shall have to get over it.
Incorrect though. You know the solution. Empty threats. They work like gold. If my students don't do something that I want them to do, I tell them I'll rip their heads off. Wave a referral in front of their faces. Or subject them to much pain and suffering. Works every time. And then I smile like this. From this, I can just feel this feeling of this fear swelling up inside them. Works every time.
Yes, that may be a solution. I think I will be able to handle the situation. I am just a little flustered. I will get over it.
Besides, we've got bigger fish to fry. Balancing my checkbook, because you know I might have a mistake. I'm not a math person. First, I need to enter in the amount for the time that you and Louis came to eat dinner with me and Paul. We went to Yamato, correct?
Correct! But there's only a 0.2 probability we will be going there again, Lana. That, of course, is with a 0.7 probability that we eat out, for I will cook 20% of the time, then you will cook 1/10 of the time that we eat together.
Yes, I understand. But how do you spell it?
Phonetically, Y for yellow cake with the chocolate trim and strawberries on top. A for apple custard fried in a vegetable oil with powdered sugar. M for mixed greens, no, malt milkshakes with Reese's Pieces and whipped cream and a cherry on top. And it's a medium, so you ordered a small, so you send it back, and the waitress is going really slow, so you decide to give her less of a tip.
Done. I figured it out. This concludes my bookkeeping for now.
Always good for a calculator.
Tonight on Kicking It with Ken, we've got featured guest Todd Karsten and house band The Zapatas. I'm Lou Morrison. Here he is, Gary Kent.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, we got, hey, right. Hey, Dave, the actor. Yeah, right. You know any shows? Yeah? You gonna sing? Right? Yeah. All right. Well, when you're rich and famous, let me know. Okay. All right. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. All right. Cool. Right. Yeah. All right. So, I'm Gary Ken, and this is Kicking It with Ken, and we got a great show today. We got the Teacher of the Year here, and I'm going to ask a really hard question, so who's ready to start? All right then. You all know my announcer, Mr. Lou Morrison, so let's announce our first guest.
Our first guest tonight is an old pal from Ocala, Florida. He was recently crowned Teacher of the Year and is known for converting many of his students to parrotism and for starting his own non-contact baseball league in his classroom. Fun fact about Todd Karsten, more than 67% of the artwork displayed in his walls is over 2 decades old. Wow.
All right, well, let's get him out here. Todd, Gary. So, tell me, how does it feel to be Teacher of the Year? Special? Tell me how you feel.
Wow, that's a big one. That's huge. That's a huge question. Luckily, I've answered in one of my 22 interviews on Nightly News for my big win. Honestly, I'd have to thank my students. Without them, my boys Winston, Ethan, and Hazel, I wouldn't have a golden apple. As to how I feel pretty special. Never ever been more...
Okay, good. You're just a regular Edward James Olmos from Stand and Deliver.
Sorry?
Morgan Freeman and Lean On Me.
Sorry, not a movie guy.
Oh, God. Robot.
Kevin Kline and the Emperor's Club.
Oh, got it. Oh, wow. Wow, Gary, my friend. That's a compliment.
Yeah. You know, we don't always get along, but we have a lot of things in common. You were the rebellious kid, I was a rebellious kid. Heck, I remember this one time that I went to a gas station with my old VW van that I used to drag around.
Excuse me, Mr. Kent, you said the last show.
What?
You told that story last show.
I got so many shows, but they all run together. All right, you know what, Karsten? I got a bone to pick with you.
Uh-oh.
You teach the winner of our discontent. Hello, we're talking about John Steinbeck. What about the Grapes of Wrath of Mice and Men? Come on, Robot, help me out.
Other works include East of Eden and Pastors of Heaven. Fun fact, his middle name was Ernst.
How do you know that?
Well, I don't know why Mr. Burgess programmed Great American Authors into my head, but it does come in handy.
1984.
Orwell.
Wiseblood.
O'Connor.
Jollymon.
I'm sorry, I don't have the author of that book. I only have Great American Authors.
Great authors? I don't usually get mad, but Jimmy Buffett is a literary genius. To not know who wrote the famous children's book Jollymon? Banana Land's independence from the feared pirate One-Eyed Rosie would never have been publicized without Jimmy Buffett's efforts and his collaboration with Princess Marigold. I mean, let it be, Todd. Let it be.
Okay. All right, Morrison, why don't we get to our history fact of the day? These are really good, guys. You won't find them on Wikipedia. I know. Hey, Lou. He got unplugged again. Oh, this happens all the time. Alright, somebody plug him in. Alright, here's a... takes him a while to boot up. And it's nearly a lifetime.
Lifetime expectancy in the 1900s was 47 years old.
Okay.
Okay, old Kinderhook. Martin Van Buren, Democratic Party. Martin Van Ruin.
Alright, he's not functioning. Unplug him again. Alright, where were we? Oh, I remember. So I went to this gas station with my old VW van that I used to drag around everywhere.
Break time.
Oh, break time. Alright, our musical guest is gonna play. So, who brought candy? Hey. Hey, what is that instrument? Come on! Karsten! Come on!
There's nothing good on TV. I guess I'll just go back to my audiobooks.